few seconds, and I'll let you know if it kicks in on the YouTube end.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm checking too.
Yep, it's going live.
Alright.
Yep.
And you can see my stream layout and everything.
Here in a second, I will.
Okay.
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 Yep, you're good.
Hello, everyone.
Nice clean
Here
layout.
comes everyone.
It works.
Thank you. Yep, this
Welcome
is
to
my
Squid,
basic.
you're the first here.
Alright, let me make sure I turn all you guys up in the Discord chat and make sure that
And
they
here
can hear
comes
you.
Everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
It never gets less crazy how many people watch.
Oh, I better put myself on Do Not Disturb so people don't just hear the Discord notif go off again.
Yeah, that'd be best.
Alright, do you think you could also send me the stream link really quickly so I can send it to a couple people?
Give me
Yeah.
1 second.
Okay, you got it around good.
Hi, everybody. Man, there's a lot of you. I can just I could just see it in my preview. We're just about to begin soon. Well, I mean we've already
We got
begun.
150.
But 150, nice.
There you go.
I'm gonna pop out the chat.
All right. How does the audio sound between all of us, guys? Between the music, me, and the guys in the call.
Can't tell you that one, otherwise it'll bleed through.
Yeah, no, I'm asking people in chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring that up as well. Yeah, there's the first thing I see is Sonic Heroes Casino Park. Good and excellent. Sounds okay. Good. I'm your new enemy. I guess he's our new enemy now. Good. Hello.
Someone's asking what you're making. It's an animation for Sonic Paradox. We can tell you that much.
Yep. I'm currently the only animator working tonight, so just a heads up. That's why
a special stream.
Yeah, we haven't. Nobody's streamed this week, have they?
No, we really haven't. It's been a quiet week.
That's why everyone's so excited.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody.
It's been a hell week.
Yeah, it's been kind of a crazy week for a lot of people, but I was super excited to stream tonight. So
I'm gonna break your hearts already. It's not Sonic Shorts Volume 9. I'm sorry.
But it's something good.
Yeah,
it's something good.
It's Sonic Shorts Volume 69.
There we go.
Yes.
No, that'll be coming in its own time.
Sega Shorts are being worked on, Alejandro Lopez. We're actually wrapping it up. Can't give you a time frame though, sadly.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just kind of read the thing that's kind of scrolling under the animation preview right now. You should be able to get some of your questions answered. You know, also, always check the description. The description is always important.
Plus, if you have questions, just make sure to tag Sonic Paradox. That way it gives us a border that we can see easily.
Yep.
Also, shouldn't we do introductions?
If you want to.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Who wants to
really
start?
should.
I guess I'll start. I'm AeroArtwork, or you can just call me Colin. I'm an upcoming animator for Sonic Paradox. I'm currently the dude working on the animation right now. Yeah, like I said, I'm new, and I'm just working right now. It's nice to meet all of you.
I'll just pop in next. This is Lester Ryan. I'm just going to be kind of background moderating on this one.
And you're one of the behind-the-scenes man. One of the behind-the-scenes
For the
men as well.
moment.
Yeah.
Also, Celeste Ryan, for those of you who are fans of our more obscure work, created the cake short in Sonic Shits.
Good.
The first one, and then everyone just keeps finding ways of topping it.
Yep, but hey, you started it, so that's what matters. As for me, I am Wrecked Recorder Dude. You may have heard me before as the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in Seaside Denied and Metropolis Mayhem, as well as Big the Cat. On top of voicing for them, I direct both of those, and the third one, which is Casino Calamity, and I can say right now, it is coming, don't worry.
Yep.
We are working on it.
And I'm the Wax. I'm sick, so I won't be talking that much.
Yeah, he's sick
He is
boy
the
today.
legend.
The robot caught a malware.
Why is this hand? Okay, that's why it wasn't working.
This is the lowest watched Sonic Paradox stream you've seen? We just started. Give it some time. It's a Friday night.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Friday. We'll build up.
Oh yeah, and also hopefully some others will jump in as well.
What is your next animation, Sonic Paradox? Well, I know what it is, but we're not ready to announce it.
That's not a very good hand. Should probably delete that and try that again.
Well, I will go ahead and spill the beans early. I'm very happy to announce Omo Chow Shorts Volume 1 through 17 will all be released at the same time in one video.
How dare you spoil that? I mean, we've been planning that for like what, 5, 6, 7 years at this point.
We've been planning that for before we were born.
There we go.
Correct. Inception from the womb.
We were still in the womb, and Omo Chow was there whispering in our ear.
Taught us how to break out of the womb.
Fuck, I can't beat that.
You can tight spaces.
Press the circle button to slide.
Vector taught Wax.
There we go. No, I thought Vector taught Boozerman.
You know, I'm
Boozerman taught
looking
Vector.
at your timeline and I'm realizing, do you name any of your layers?
No, I don't.
I never do it.
Good lord, I would get so lost.
I mean, I get a little lost every once in a while, but I more or less know what's kind of there, how I kind of layer things. I can also kind of tell, like, what's more detailed in animation or not, so I can kind of, like, get that signify that off of the actual, like, how many frames there are in the layer.
Yeah. Heck, I get
Morgan Sandberg, will there be any more Sonic shorts? There will be Sonic animations, but if there are shorts volumes, that's to be determined.
Yeah.
Celeste, when it comes to layers, and when you got like when you start getting like 500 of them layers,
yeah,
you start not to care about names.
Nope.
Yeah.
I can't see myself getting that many layers.
I do.
Let me just put it this way: when I do like a really complex composition, eventually I just stop naming the instruments and I just name them like this asshole or that goddamn track.
I've done that.
Yeah, I usually
guilty of that.
You can see that they're always just really pushed off to the left side, so I don't usually really bother.
Good question. Is Vector still in jail, or is he still finding the computer room?
Both.
He's found the computer room in jail.
Yes.
Of course, this is Sonic the Hedgehog jail, so he'll just claim he was tortured for 6 months and be rescued in a heavily underguarded prison.
Totally fine.
And Amy Bus will try to free him.
We're trying to.
Well,
I mean,
totally
we kind of put him there. We kind of put him
interpretation with one of my animations.
We kind of put him there to begin with, but we're trying to get him out.
Oh god, I just realized, you know, it'd be a really great short. We do like the prison scene with with Sonic Adventure 2, where Amy's like, "Only let you out if you marry me," and Sonic's like, "No way," and all the other prisoners are just like adjusting groom duds all of a sudden, like, "Get us the hell out of here!"
Or better yet, have it be Vector in a poly in a bag, with a plastic bag with Sonic face on it.
Good.
Oh my god, perfect.
Add that to the ideas.
Okay, was it a Vector with a plastic bag on his face?
Yeah. Paper bag.
Paper bag, okay. Perfect. With the paper bag with a picture of Sonic on it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me post that in.
That's still at that bar.
It's been a year ever since we first started this channel. No, this channel's been around for a fairly long while.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, I see what you're doing, making the mug itself semi-transparent glass feel. Good call.
That's what I'm going for. Because I'm basically gonna have like the hand behind it.
What's the meaning of life?
42.
Big the cat.
What's your favorite short that you guys made?
My favorite short that I made is none of them, because none of them are done yet.
Yeah, that's my favorite one too. The one that doesn't exist.
Come on, you got the Sonic shit.
Okay, that's
I know,
fair.
but those aren't
That's fair.
shorts, though.
I have my one Sonic shit short that I have done. Does that get me the animator role now?
We can't.
Don't you pretty much already have the role, though?
I pretty much have every role but the animator role so far. Because I haven't completed any of my major animations yet. Well, I will be completing this Mighty short soon.
In terms of Discord roles, I think I got the most overall.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying, more or less.
Yeah.
I quickly made my way into the Sonic Paradox hierarchy.
What's your reaction when you saw the new villain in Sonic Forces Infinite? Oh.
That's a good question. Honestly, I saw another Mephiles, and that made me think two things. Oh, cool, Sonic's gonna have a villain that tries again, and oh boy, this villain looks like another rushed game.
I really liked the idea of Infinite. Okay, yeah, it's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, since I obviously can't compute properly at the moment, I just feel like Infinite had a lot of potential, but never lived up to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, come on.
Make shorts about Infinite.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we eventually will.
Just gotta think about how to make a short feel weak.
I mean, that's easy. Just don't critique it.
There you go. No, that's exactly how you make them feel weak, is critique it and let them over-exaggerate and freak out.
Oh my god, you just have like a kid submitting an idea where Sonic runs into something, saying, no, it's not weak, it's not weak.
I can't tell if that'd be a really good shits or shorts.
I can't tell either. I guess it depends if you re-record the audio.
The only thing that would differentiate from a shorts and a shits is that if it's a shits, it has to be animated by Wax.
True.
Oh, I'm
trying to find out how to make my own animation because your animations are so fascinating. Oh.
Well, that's great. I mean, definitely, it's a path well worth taking.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where that second hand came from. I didn't do that.
The second hand goes in the clock.
What the heck? Where is that coming from?
So, what does it say on the glass bottle? I can't read it.
I didn't really put too much effort into the glass bottle. Like, there are some things in the background I could probably change, but I don't feel like changing it. But it's supposed to be, say, like, lost and found characters.
Are you guys making a Sonic Mania short? Well, this is,
I mean, this is Mirage Saloon.
Yeah, so I guess we are. I can barely believe it.
Wait, I just got that. Okay. I was slow to get that one. Come on.
Is the hacker still on the posters? That would be great.
Yeah, he's still there. He's there. There he is. Mysterious Sonic Paradox hacker. I'm having a hard time zooming in on that, so I'll just circle it. There he is.
Make more episodi.
That sounds like a weird Italian dish I've never had.
Episodi.
Episodi. Woohoo!
You saw already the theme of Infinite Song of the New Villain. Yeah, we've seen the theme of Infinite like a year ago.
Sadly.
The thing is, Sega pulled in 06, where they spent a bunch of money on music, and then a bunch of not money on everything else.
Not money?
Yeah.
What's a not money? Is it like Monopoly dollars?
It's what went to Sonic Forces.
Good. Yeah, I'm being lazy with this hand. So I don't have to keep redrawing the freaking mug. Guess it works.
Yeah, whatever works.
Okay, time to animate the badnik. I gotta bring that up as a reference though, because I don't completely remember what that badnik looks like.
Who is your favorite Sonic character? No OCs.
My favorite Sonic character is Sonic.
My favorite Sonic character is Jesus Zero the Hedgehog.
Soon.
What's his face? No, seriously, it's Amy because she's so underdeveloped that you can always write a new personality for her and it always fits. That's the writer answer.
What is the enemy called? Shit. It's the enemy from that's also in Spring Yard Zone.
The Roller?
Yeah. I think it's just called Roller M.
I think it's called Roller or Armadillon or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it.
You know what he should be? He should be Mighty.
Yeah.
Just have Mighty's new job as being one of them in the Spring Yard Zone.
No. Good. Right, keep that one down. I may actually want to do that at some point.
Oh, you want me to write that down?
Yes, please.
Okay, fuck.
We'll have him cry in that one too.
That'll be a follow-up.
Yep.
Alright.
A follow-up to an already existing follow-up.
This sounds right.
How do you do animations like this?
Time. Practice. Lots of time and practice. So I may need to actually... Oh, who's ready to get really sad?
Mighty looks so ticked.
As Mighty is finally offered a role in the Sonic game, his face lights up like it hasn't in 30 years. He's one of the armadillos.
Yes, in Spring Yard Zone, and nobody ever even goes to Spring Yard Zone anymore.
Yeah.
Is Cream still scarred for life? Well, she did see Tails eat a dead rabbit, so...
Oh, man. And then, you know, what Vector did with Vanilla.
Yeah, that too. And the fact that Amy kept on punching her in Sonic the Game Boy Advance game. What was the battle? Sonic Battle. Kept on punching her.
And let's not forget what the internet does to her. In general.
Oh yes, the internet. I always wanted to make a Sonic short about boxercising if from Sonic Battle.
I mean, to be fair, you know, we've got some ideas for that too that we're going to expand on over time, I think.
Maybe that should make him slightly bigger.
But yeah, boxer size is a really fun concept.
Graphic.
Gonna work on a Sonic fan game like Lick Feppard's fan games. It's in between Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I have 2 zones in mind: Acidic, Acropolis, and Gadget Groove. Yeah, those sound like Sonic names.
Well, as long as you have the idea, I mean, as long as you can do everything else, you know, programs, sprites, then you're good to go.
It's definitely better than Dying Duck Zone.
Yes.
I'll be back.
Oops, that became way too skinny. See, actually, thanks because of Sonic. Thank you to Sonic Paradox themselves. I can't look at this enemy the same way. So all I can think of is about that. All I can think about is one of the oldest shorts with the motorbug who learns to ride for the very first time.
I totally called that.
So now, whenever I see this enemy, all I can hear is, "What's with all the ruckus?" Totally called that.
I am going to have so much fun with that robot when I get to him in Sonic 1 Animated.
Oh yeah.
If I ever get to that far.
Sure you will, just in a long time. this? Oh, it's a Bridge Zone remix.
Save the stream to your channel. We save the stream on a secondary channel. Sonic Paradox
streaming.
Yeah, the link should be in the description.
How much have you spent, bro?
Always check the description, people. No matter the video, if you have a question, more than most likely your question is answered there.
Yeah, we don't want to flood the main channel of streams, so yeah.
Lines on this are probably a little bit too thick for my taste, but that's fine. A little too thick.
Can you make an animation of Ugandan Knuckles and Sonic meeting Knuckles and Sonic?
Wait,
No.
Yeah, no.
We already put Ugandan Knuckles and Sonic into Better's Knickers. Don't need to do it. It was a one-time thing for us.
Yep.
Oh man, I got another fan of my one and only contribution to Sonic Shorts.
Oh boy. Good. Yeah, because Bride Zone's playing right now.
Oh, is that really? Oh,
No.
That's great.
I'm just gonna refer to Bridge Zone as Bride Zone now for the rest of my life.
That's fine. I've actually seen people do alts of it. What was it? One was like Groom and Bride Zone, where they just play the short, and all of a sudden they switch the screen to a picture of Mickey and Minnie Mouse and scream Mickey again and again.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I don't get it either.
What?
There's like tributes to Sonic Paradox range from young to weird to adorable. We had one that was a French girl singing singing Seaside Denied, and at one point, because she didn't know worthless consumer models, she just yelled out, "Supermodels, exterminate!"
Good.
That's adorable.
I need to hear that. I gotta remember that this stupid playlist has a Sonic Underground song in it.
Oh god, you actually like one? Which one is it?
No, it's not my playlist. It's just a playlist I found. It's the Someday song. Like, I believe it's like a really early song in the series.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just I always just click this random playlist, and I always forget that it has a Sonic Underground song in it. Well, enjoy, chat. Enjoy the sound of Double D singing.
No.
Oh, that's right. He was one of the characters, wasn't he?
Yep, he was the voice of Sonic's singing voice.
Oh wow.
I forgot what the actual guy's name is. But yeah.
Life has many fills, Ed boy.
I still don't quite understand why Sonic Underground was a thing, but, you know, marketing.
Marketing, yeah.
I mean, it could have been good, but it wasn't. But, you know, I gotta admit, it was kind of a guilty pleasure when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone's got their own sad confession. When I was a kid, Chris was my favorite character on Sonic X.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Never really liked Chris. I find it astounding that all the human characters in that show are so great, except for the main one.
I mean, that's usually how it is.
How though? How does that work?
I mean, that's just generally what it is. Usually the character, like, even before Chris, there was like fucking... You older guys remember Bucky O'Hare?
I actually
Bucky
do.
O'Hare.
Yes.
They had a Chris on that called Willie Do It. And if you think that Chris was a bad self-insert, the sexy female character on Bucky O'Hare was constantly affectionate with him. That is a fucking self-insert for kids. Kids. It's like a sort of space Catwoman. Amusingly enough, the final episode never got aired, but they programmed it inside the arcade game.
What?
Yeah, like the NES game is sort of just a Mega Man clone, but the arcade Bucky O'Hare game is basically Turtles in Time with guns, and they animated the entire plot of the last episode into the cutscenes.
I would have loved to see that.
And I think about the characters of all the Sonic X characters. It made me think of Sonic F of Morgan Freeman.
Oh man. Yeah, true.
I think the only thing, like, as soon as I get this,
Chris was my favorite. I wrote the 4-kid shit. I wrote Seaside to 9 and MM. I grew up. Just because I liked Chris a lot as a kid doesn't mean that I think he's a good character now.
No. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, I kind of liked Sonic X when I was younger. I mean, I watched a lot of it, so I guess that should say something.
The main thing I remember doing... Oh, go on.
But although there is one episode from Sonic X that I still do enjoy, I think I've brought this up before though, is the boat cruise episode.
Yeah, the boat cruise is fun.
What were you gonna say?
The only really fond memory I have of Sonic X was I remember recording the Battle Arc episode where Rouge kisses Tails and his face explodes, and bringing it over to my buddy's house and laughing our asses off at the weird faces until the VHS tape broke. And that's where I learned about animation smears for the first time.
That's great.
Because of Tails having a freaking hormones attack.
I guess that's one way of putting it. Yeah, I'm getting really lazy with this enemy.
Shrug.
Oh, it is a tinier than 90, so it's not gonna be as detailed.
Yeah, it's not gonna also be as noticeable. Hey, we got some nice ice cap going though. Any questions from chat at the moment? Anything serious? I should probably save.
Hello from France.
Welcome.
You come from France?
Comes from France.
Sonic F to pay respects.
Press Sonic F to pay respects. It's good. So,
Oh my god.
are we actually at some point going to actually try and do the Sonic Forces charity stream? So I'd still be down to do that.
We really should. The one where we play through is Jesus Zero the Hedgehog.
Yep. And again, I have the capturing software. You know, I have an Elgato. I can get the game from a friend, and I'll still make that incentive if people donate to it. I will dress up in a Sonic costume.
Well, there you go.
We just actually got to start planning out for that as well. Probably after when we get all these other things announced, maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. Sonic says, keep up the good animation. Play Sonic for the best. I love how you put the music in the background while you guys are talking anyways. How do you use some amazing animations like this? You suck, and you suck, and you suck until you don't.
Pretty much.
Yeah, anyways, we use Adobe Flash or Adobe Animate. And we also, some users use a program called Toon Moon. And we just, some of us use tablets, some of us use a mouse.
And it's very varied.
And you just practice a lot.
The first,
do a lot, you get better and better.
Yep, and the first big step to knowing how to animate, really, and this goes for all animators, even professionals, is to animate and draw from life.
Yep, understand motion.
And if you can learn how life moves, you can replicate that.
Mm-hmm. The other step is once you can actually animate, either learn how to write or get a writer. Because no matter how great you draw, if if you have no story to tell, then you're just going to be really fancy-looking cartoons with a garbage plot that no one will care about.
See, and that's my problem. I can write a good story, but I can't, like, write actual dialogue to save my life.
What happened to Sonic after Shutter broke him after eating all those eggs?
Well, he was in the
Oh
hospital.
man, that's an old one to go back to. I guess, yeah, he was in the hospital. And then he
He had a gold ring.
had a gold ring, yeah.
He got better, don't worry.
Man, that's got to be like the least Sonic-related Sonic short from any of the real guys we've ever put in.
I still love the fact that short had cheese inside the refrigerator.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
What's your actual goal on YouTube, Sonic Paradox? Just to have fun. Pretty
More or
much.
less, and just not die in the process from the harsh
Yeah,
reality
it'll be
that is
really great
life.
if we don't. It would be really great if we don't die, you know, or end up homeless.
Yeah.
It's just fun to do this.
Let me just quote a famous great work here. What was it?
He's here to save the nation, so stay tuned to this station. If not, we'll be unemployed. Freakazoid, freakazoid.
Good. Never actually saw Freakazoid.
Fix this.
I
The
will fix that.
The Sidra Critic just did a review of it.
Yeah, it's a perfect time to get into it, right when everyone else is going to pretend that they knew it before it was popular.
Like, I know what Freakazoid is, I've just never seen it.
Yeah, fix that.
Yeah, no, I'm interested. I just
It's
never really crossed my mind to, you know, do it.
That's fair.
Keep in
What
mind,
is
I'm still kind of a youngins. I think that cartoon was more or less just a little before me.
It was a little before me too. I saw it later.
What is the hardest thing, animation-wise, you've ever done?
Well, I mean,
I guess he's asking all of us.
that is a bit of a kind of a biased thing because sometimes people struggle with different things. Me personally, my thing lately is, you know, I'm trying to make sure that things flow right. They look like good animation. You can have some amazing in-betweens and amazing shots, but if it doesn't flow right and look right, then, you know, you're going back to square one, friend.
For me, it's backgrounds. Animating background.
I guess I could see that.
For me, it was getting a short in past the quality control of these strict sons of bitches.
Need to be stricter.
Oh god, I'm never gonna finish Labyrinth of the Awkward in that case. Oh man. Jeez Louise.
Welcome, new people.
Welcome
Welcome to the
everybody
stream. Your
to
current
Sonic Paradox.
Sonic Paradox.
Sonic Paradox.
Who's older?
Say what?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure Arrow's the youngest.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of the younger animators on the team. I'm currently the one who's working right now. I'm only 19, turning 20 in September.
I'm 22. I'm technically the youngest channel project leader since I do the Heroes musicals. The youngest project leader, period, is Kyoso, who does, on her own channel, a Sonic Paradox-related show called Sonic S.
And I'm 30.
Oh, wow.
But yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I've been animating forever. So
Old son of a bitch.
back in my day, we used to draw with a mouse ball.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Balls
could never
is
do
good.
that. Oh,
You
shit.
used to only have Mario Paint.
You had to draw Sonic and Mario Paint. You know how embarrassing that was?
Select brush size, swat some flies, then you realize other
Actually,
games are
I actually
not
met
the
up with
same.
Brent on at one point, and I told him about the Heroes musical to say, hey, you know, this is my inspiration. Actually, in part because of your work that I'm not homeless now. And he's
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh man, that's cool, I gotta check them out. So I emailed him and he never fucking watched them.
Oh, I mean, he's probably a busy guy. Or not, I don't know.
It was because his girlfriend just broke up with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awkward.
That would do it.
What is your favorite animation you have worked on or have been a part of?
I can't talk about one of the bigger animations I'm doing right now for Sonic Paradox.
Yeah.
That I'm really
same.
enjoying doing right now. But
Yeah,
you'll definitely love it. I'll say that much. Especially if
Oh,
you're
you
a big
guys
fan of Big the Cat.
Oh, you guys are gonna go ape. You guys are gonna go totally ham.
For me, it would, for my animations, I guess it would be the Sega Generations. That was really fun to do.
That really big animation.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do.
Probably took forever too.
It did. It did.
Okay, you little armadillo metal son of a bitch. This is gonna be fun. Legs.
Sonic Mania is my waifu. Good for you.
I ship. I don't know who you are, but I ship it.
You just marry that game, buddy. That woman can marry Tetris. You can marry Sonic Mania.
Make it. Well, okay. We gotta make sure that Sonic. We gotta give it at least 18 years. Okay. Now, Sonic 3 Knuckles, on the other hand, and Sonic 2, those are up for, grabsies.
Lock on technology, man.
How does this thing's legs even move? Oh, there's some concept art here. I should probably use that. And notice it there. Okay, so that's more... I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one who likes the Sky Chase levels in Sonic 2 and Sonic Mania.
I love your channel, but what the fuck, dude?
No, excuse you, sir. What the fuck to you?
Indeed.
Oh, damn.
We didn't mean to trigger you.
Yeah, sorry. And then the next comment is, "Hoy." ... 2086. Doubt anyone got that reference.
I'd be lying if I said I did. I should probably actually make that move more. Actually, I'd make that go up. Gotta put that. It's gonna have to.
What's your reaction about the new custom character?
What was the question?
What's your reaction about the new custom character?
Probably the best part about Sonic Forces, if I'm gonna be honest. But even then, that's not saying a whole lot.
Yeah.
We all got to tap into our inner Sonic fan character. That was pretty much it, though. I mean, I put the game about halfway down, I put the game down like halfway through, so that should say something. Go play Sonic Generations instead.
Everyone, Sega Shorts is still being worked on.
Yes.
And if you're an animator, you're welcome to join in.
Just join the Sonic Paradox Discord group. That's linked in the description too, right? Should be.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, Wax, I can't animate in pieces as well as you do.
This is a Mario stream. You can't say that.
I'm a bit confused by what you mean by that.
Damn it.
I can't do it as I can't like I can't level these like pieces down like per part and animate it as well as you do.
Oh, I think.
Start my streams, and then I'm like, I know something.
Oh, I think I know what you're.
Probably this OTC.
It may help if you had the. Do you know about using the circle inside the scaler?
Yes, I do know how to move that around.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe moving that circle up to the upper part of the arm of the leg, and it would be easier to move it around. But we already got all of it done.
Yeah. For now, next time I ever do something like this, I figured it would be easier to animate this guy in pieces instead of doing it frame by frame.
That works.
What's your favorite zone in Sonic Forces? If you saw it, Jesus, I don't know. Whatever one lasts more than 2 seconds, I guess.
If we want to talk about zone aesthetics, I liked Sunset Heights. To be honest, that was the first zone that they showed in the game because they knew it was going to be one of the best ones. But it just looks visually nice. Kind of sad it didn't last too long, though.
Yeah. Poor Forces. It tried. And then it became made by Sega, and by default it failed.
Yep.
That's why fucking Mania ended up being any good.
Why would
I know that? You know
It's probably posted on the wall. No, wasn't. Okay, good.
What's your favorite bandit?
What was that question?
That's actually a good question. Favorite badnik?
Favorite badnik? The one that I'm drawing right now, if I'm gonna be honest. But if we're counting like enemies in general that are classified as badniks, I'd say my favorite badnik is Metal Sonic, all the way.
I like the Sonic 3. I like the Sonic 3 Rhino.
He's cool.
Oh yeah, that guy's fun. I'm trying to think of any particularly memorable ones. If you want to count all iterations of badniks, I'm gonna go with Coconuts. Because of his fucking crazy ass role in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Good. Yep, either the Roller or Metal Sonic, those are probably my favorites.
I will say though, in terms of Robotnik stuff, screw that goddamn pig and Mean Bean Machine. I can beat Robotnik, but I can't beat him. He is an asshole.
It's okay, just get Donnie to do it for you.
Yeah, that's right. He is a pinball wizard at that game.
I believe, didn't Donnie do like, didn't he do that for Brain Scratch, I think it was? I think he did.
Probably. Donnie's the kind of person that gets like really good at 1 or 2 things, but he is unmatched in those things.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to settle on this guy walking like this. I know it's not too beautiful, but there he goes.
There goes the man. How a Sonic game crashes. Sega, oh, this is the Sonic cycle. Give it. Sega announced new Sonic game. People are happy. Sonic game comes out. People give it worse reviews than it deserved. Oh boy, they're indoctrinating them young now, ain't they?
Oh man.
Oh boy, here's how a Sonic game progresses. An actual good Sonic game is concepted. An actual good Sonic game is worked on for 4 years, until it actually requires coding. And then they realize that they've fucked up, Sammy screams we want it now, and they're forced to do a 3-year project in 6 months. Then the game comes out, the social media desperately tries to paint it as good, and it's a mixed bag. Mania managed to dodge that because the people involved were actually, people that knew how to develop a game. I will laud the day when Sega finally starts following a proper development schedule.
I mean, you think they'd be doing that now?
You would think, but no,
trial and error.
More like trial by error.
Yeah. God. Okay, maybe not. Wait, where does Sonic land? I gotta look at that. I think after this, the only thing I gotta do is throw in a couple of filters, make my logo for Paradox. I haven't done that yet. Well, I could probably just use my logo that I have on stream. I don't know where I have that though. I believe that's just the Earthbound font.
Have you ever 100% a Sonic game? I once I completed Sonic 3 and Knuckles so many times. I went past the 99 lives and got I got error codes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, Sonic 3, Knuckles, and Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah,
There you go.
every A rank. Just to get fucking Green Hill Zone. And no, it isn't worth it.
Jesus Christ.
Oops, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I love the design of Egg.
We're going to change.
Lock all these layers. Probably should have just used the lock layer thing. And then unlock that one. Just about done. And all I gotta do is just kind of play with. I think the timing's good. Now I just have to add in the voice clips that you gave me. Get some music
Oh,
in
you
there.
doing
as
the
well.
mighty one today?
Yeah.
Nice. Hopefully the voice times up well to the animation.
Even if it doesn't too much, I can work around it. Cut it up a little bit or whatnot.
Yeah, let me know if you need me to record more stuff.
In your opinions, do you like Sonic Colors or Sonic Generation more?
I like Sonic Generations more, but I love them both.
Yeah, Oh, go ahead.
I like Sonic Generations more mainly because it felt like... What was his face? It felt like the plot and the bad writing had to be more contained because it was a throwback game. Also, just generally a prettier game, better design.
Oh yeah.
I like Sonic Generations, but I will give props to the fact that they were get Sonic Colors to look that pretty on the Wii and all. That looked great.
Yeah, that is admittedly impressive.
Especially that the carnival levels, the spaceship levels. I mean,
Oh yeah. Starlight Carnival.
yeah, those parts were my favorites.
Those were pretty rad.
Sorry about the wait, I just had a whole bunch of stuff I had to do.
No, that's fine.
Yep, no worries.
Let's see.
And yeah, colors does look really amazing on Wii, I'll give it that. I still respect it as the first game that wasn't hopelessly rushed in a long time for Sonic.
Badnik's looking good.
Thank you. Actually moved a little bit better than I thought he was going to.
Yeah, that's pretty good work.
Thank you.
It's a pretty good bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bad good Nick.
Thank you.
It is the best Nick.
And then okay. I'm gonna let chat decide on this one. What animals should come out of the Badnik? You guys can pitch in too if you want. And the one I see the most, I'll do.
That's a good question. Armadillo? Nah, just kidding. Just kidding.
Too much armadillo.
Too much armadillo. Rabbit. We got a dog, rabbit, sticky, a bird. Make it a bear.
The blue bird has the most votes right now.
Okay, I'll give it about a minute.
Flicky, rat, rabbit,
I'm
dog,
seeing a lot of flickies, dogs.
turtle.
Is there even a dog in like the original like animals?
Make it infinite.
I can't. He's too weak. Dog, guys, I can't. I don't think a dog. I don't think a dog was a classic Sonic animal.
Narwhal. Link.
Okay, I'm gonna keep looking at it. I'm seeing rabbits. What do you guys think? Rabbit or Flicky?
Let's go.
I'm more along the line of Flicky.
Okay, we got a Flicky.
Which one would you prefer to animate of the two? I mean, which one would be easier to go with the flow?
I mean, I can do both. I mean, I think that the Flicky would be easier because I don't have to animate the ears. But
It's
oh my
fair.
god, I think I'm ultimately seeing rabbit, so we're gonna go rabbit.
Okay.
All right, let's go stream on Rabbit.
Go. Oh no.
Penguin, Eggman.
Yeah, sorry, dog fans. I saw a lot of that, but I don't think there is any like classic Sonic like animals that were dogs.
There really wasn't. It's like the weird admission from the Sonic franchise. There's like no dogs. The first dog was like a random nurse in Boom,
Yeah.
and she
Weird.
didn't even escape the game. The more interesting Boom character designs didn't escape the game because they would have cost more to animate. They got blander characters for the show.
Yeah, we didn't really get anything like too official in the dog universe until Sonic Forces, right? I know that was like a customizable
I mean, yeah,
character.
there is technically dog. You can make a dog in Forces.
By the way, guys, I got a question for you. Do you think Sonic Spinball is game canon or Saturday Morning Sonic canon?
That's a good question. I'd honestly say that
That's a crazy question.
I'm just asking because Sally and all are in the game.
But here's the thing, they're kind of cameos.
Sally and them are also Sega property.
I feel like, especially Sonic's sprite in the game, was heavily based on Satam,
So I'm gonna go Satam on that one.
but it has classic Eggman in it, unless you're playing the Game Gear version, which has Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Robotnik.
which is funny because if you look at it, if you look at the box art, they got that completely reversed. Because in the American box art, they use Japanese Sonic, but they use American Eggman. But in the Japanese one, or it was the other way around. But they had the Eggmans and the Sonics reversed on the box art.
It was the
Yeah.
Game Gear one that had the AOST.
Yeah, Game Gear had OSTH.
The Sega Genesis, which is widely considered, is the one that has classic.
Yeah, no, the Game Gear. Do not play the Game Gear version, please.
That's
It
for
is
Donnie
not
to do
good.
and suffer through.
It is not good. Like, out of all the Game Gear games, the only two that I would say never play, for any reason, are, like, Spinball and Blast. Those two are the turds. Everything else is varying levels of good.
Yeah.
And Labyrinth is very, very misunderstood.
Your favorite character from any game or show?
I guess period. Probably Duster from Mother 3.
Ooh, that's a hard one. Can't.
Oh, my bad. Favorite Sonic character. I mean.
Yeah, that's way too broad for me to be able to name a favorite.
I mean, my answer probably still would have been Sonic either way. Considering
Yeah, I mean,
how
there
much
you
I
go.
draw the little blue turd. I'm sorry, Sonic, I love you. You're not a blue turd. I mean, you kind of are in some games, but, you know.
It's just the new Sonic game. It's like you can play as a little blue turd, literally.
I mean, just give the Sonic Forces modding community sometimes, and we can already play as a giant cock, so that works.
You can play as Professor.
My favorite ship in Sonic the Hedgehog is the AK.
Is the what?
I'm just completely bastardizing their question. What favorite ships they had?
Oh. None of them. No, it's the Mighty X Bar. It's my favorite ship.
Big X Gamma forever.
Let's see, what are the best ships in Sonic the Hedgehog? You got... I guess the most popular one's probably Sonic and Amy, but that's no fun. The true love is Big X Gamma, and obviously the one that everyone pines for, the one that overflows DeviantArt daily, Heavy X Bomb.
Why does Knuckles not love us?
Knuckles doesn't love them, so they love each other.
God, look at that timing. It's weird.
He makes them explode.
Not
He explodes
before
with
you
joy,
get-
and Heavy hardens.
Oh no.
Other questions. Did you ever like Shadow? Because I did. I liked Shadow once upon a time. Then they made games with him in it after Adventure 2.
Metal Sonic will always be my favorite Sonic rival.
Speaking of Sonic Rivals, those were games, huh?
Yeah, they were.
I played the heck out of Sonic Rivals 2, okay?
I never had a
Actually-
I never had a PSP, so I never played them. Seen plenty of them, but I've just never played them.
Yeah.
They were okay. I did enjoy number 2 more than 1, though. I thought they-
2 is fundamentally a better game than 1.
Yeah.
But I like Sonic Rush 1 over 2 myself.
I liked Rush Adventure
Agreed.
better, but that's because it was just the first time we had like a deeper story in a Sonic game in fucking eons.
Oh yeah, I love me some Rush.
If you mix story from 2 with gameplay and everything from 1, then it would be even better.
I can't really get over 1 because Dime still has the fucking pit fetish in it. So they end up losing me a lot on the early level designs when there's just like long sections where if you don't do the trick perfectly, you fall down the fucking well.
Gee,
Arcade?
that must be the pits.
Arcade likes the Shadow the Hedgehog game. You got good choice in music.
Does anyone remember Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine? Oh man, no.
it's not
Nobody has referenced Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine in eons.
I mean, it's not like we were talking about it earlier or anything.
It's not like any Sonic game has ever referenced Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine since its release.
What version of Flash is this?
Everything you thought before you got.
Arrow?
And it's not like we made
What's
an
up?
entire fucking volume of shorts that take place inside the Mean Bean Machine.
What version of Flash is this?
Macromedia 8.
Yep, it's a long time winner for me too. It does what it should and nothing more, and sometimes that's the best.
Yeah. I've been using the WCC, but that's only because I have to have
Where'd your arm go?
I have to import artwork from everyone else.
Yeah, no, it only makes sense.
Some of them have the latest software, so I have to have the stuff.
Mighty,
I'll
where
probably
did you,
draw an 8.
where did
I have
your arm
CC,
go?
but 8's generally fine.
I don't think I deleted any layers. The heck. Boy.
Well,
Oh wait, no, that's just the overlay effect. Where did your damn arm go?
beans, lend me a hand or two.
Well, you know, to be fair, that arm was kind of janky.
Welcome to the stream. Oh, busy.
Welcome. How many people do we have watching right now?
56.
36.
That's pretty good. Especially considering now the hype's a little bit settled down.
And it's 9 p.m., so yeah.
And it's 9 p.m. The first one got a lot of viewers fast because we hadn't done anything in eons.
Right.
I was giving a lot of them their first notification from SP in years.
Should see if anybody else wants to jump in the call. I don't know, say something to the Discord server. Who's even all on right now? They'd probably be willing to.
thoughts on the Sonic movie?
We still haven't seen anything of it yet.
Maybe they're talking about the OVAs?
Oh. Yeah, because we actually have an OVA music playing right now. A little weird, but I liked it. I mean, it's not the strongest either in writing, but I kind of grew up with the Sonic OVA movie.
Sonic dates a cat girl.
Yep.
She cucks him for Knuckles.
Dom says, "Shut up, Tails."
Is it bad? Okay.
Shut up, Tails!
I feel like I'm a minority on that one because I actually really like that voice. I prefer that classic voice over Jaleel.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, I can understand that, but Tails' voice in that's pretty abysmal.
He's so nasally.
Sonic! He's like the voice that parodies give him in that. You should watch Sonic the Other Movie. That was Sonic Paradox, a gag dub of the Sonic OVA.
Wait, you guys did that?
Yeah, Katie led that one.
You're gonna have to link that to me at some point so I can watch that.
Yeah, no, it turned out pretty interesting. It's ages old, and we've done better scripts since then, but it's still fun.
Do you guys like comedy-oriented Sonic storylines or more darker, intense ones?
Both.
Intense ones because the comedy's bad. Hire good writers, and I'll like the comedy again. Or
I
give
say
Ian
if you
the
went the
mainline
route
games.
Unleashed did, that's a good figure to go for.
Yeah, I kind of like both. What is that?
Just give Ian the main games and fire Pontac already. And fire whoever got him in too.
At the same time, I don't think it's Pontac's fault that the games are written as bad as they are, because you have to
it's not
Japan's the one doing that.
Japan's screwing them over too. Yeah.
I still remember when I still remember when he said, "What happened? He didn't. There was no Sonic Bible."
Yeah, there was no Bible, so he had to like Google shit.
Yeah, he literally had to Google shit. So they need to make a Sonic Bible.
Definitely. One day they'll be better.
Oh, that's actually really bad looking. Hold on, let me just try to redo that.
Do you ever think Infinite is a edgy character more edgier than Shadow?
I mean, Infinite's pretty weak, so it doesn't.
If they were knives, Shadow would be a dagger, and Infinite would be a butterfly.
Yep. If I do that before.
I just came up with it.
So I'm trying to replicate how I did Mighty's crying in the animatic.
They're making religious things.
Will you still be playing Sonic in your 30s and 40s? Seeing as how I'm a year and a half off from 30? Possible.
I'm already 30.
So
I'll be
there's your
playing in
answer.
my 30s and 40s if I'm not dead.
The bigger question is whether or not Sega's going to destroy the series by then or not.
I mean, we'll still play old ones.
Of course.
I can see myself as an old bastard going back to Sonic 2.
I play Sonic 2 at least once every year, so as long as I keep
Same
up to
goes
this
for me in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I mean, my favorites as a whole are probably like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Mania, and Adventure 2, but Mania is the kind where I might actually replay it because I still have a lot to see. 2, I can always go back to. 3 and Knuckles, it gets kind of tedious later on. I feel. Like, it's impressive, but it's also kind of tedious. And Adventure 2 is a game that I respect, and I really appreciate what it did, but it's not objectively fun all the time. In fact,
I really
a lot of the
only-
time it is not.
I really only enjoy Adventure 2 for its Sonic and Shadow stages.
A lot of people are like that. I don't blame them. I love Adventure 2 because it was a really impressive and important game for its time, but yeah, platformers have evolved. And Sonic Adventure 3 should have been 06 and should have been the natural evolution of the adventure games into a more modern format.
The reason we get all these Adventure's overrated people is because Adventure never fully matured like Boost did. Imagine if the only Boost game was like Unleashed.
It'd definitely be a different history right now.
Or like if they made Unleashed and then Colors, and then they never made Generations or Forces.
See, then I know for a fact that changed things. Like, I have a friend who got into the Sonic series, bless his soul, because of Sonic Generations.
Yeah. So I do feel like those are the fact that, you know, Generations was the game that truly refined Boost as a gameplay style, and it was the third Boost game. Sonic Adventure never really had one that refined it because 06 added a lot of stupid shit that didn't work. Like high-speed sections.
Just to make sure I'm
Which ended
staying
up being
on
the proto
model.
for Boost to begin with.
Sonic.
Do you have a favorite Ubisoft game? Ubisoft and Knuckles.
That's tough. I really enjoyed Rayman Legends.
Wasn't looking for cream. Okay, Pocky. That's what the rabbit's name was.
Pocky?
Pocky. I tried first searching up Sonic Rabbit. That didn't work because I just got a bunch of cream in the prototype Sonic.
Oh, yeah. The rabbit was named Pocky. That's what it was.
Yep.
That's
So I just looked up Sonic animals and I got them. I just wanted to make sure I was staying on model.
Sure.
So it's going to appear in front of Sonic first, but then I'm going to move it to another layer.
Sonic or Ugandan Knuckles? How about neither? Both need to die. Oh wait,
Yeah.
one of them did.
One of them did. I haven't seen any Ugandan Knuckles posts in a while. I still get a comment on my video every now and again.
Technically, weren't both built on racism?
Yeah, because Sonic started out with manips of Bugs Bunny macros from a Mammy scene.
This is probably blasphemy, but I'm probably the only person who doesn't hate Labyrinth Zone.
I like Labyrinth Zone and
You're a select few breed.
but yeah, Labyrinth Zone in 16-bit Sonic 1 can go die. There's nothing redeeming about it. Even the music.
I don't mind it. That's probably because of the music. It's like, hey, I might be getting my ass kicked, but I'm listening to some pretty good music too while I'm getting my ass kicked.
So I would easily call Labyrinth the weakest track in the entire game.
I like it. I mean, it's no Starlight, but I like it.
It's not the worst track in the franchise, Chronicles, but
Have you ever got annoyed of a franchise because of its community? For me, that was Woody Woodpecker.
Woody Woodpecker has a really bad fandom.
People just kept on post back a long time ago on DeviantArt. People kept there was these people that kept on saying, "You draw Woody Woodpecker?" And I said, "No." "You draw Woody Woodpecker?" "No."
Oh my god!
Over and over again.
Good lord! I'm so sorry, dude. What's fandoms I've had a bad experience with? Fuck. Sonic.
Well, that's a given.
Let's see. What other ones have I had some trouble with? Sometimes Undertale, not hardcore. I have had people make death threats over the fact that I voice Sans Southern, so that's a thing.
That's...
And this was like early in the fan base.
Yeah. Because okay, I've never really been too much of a person who's like, oh, this fan base does this and this and this. I'm gonna let that ruin my perception of it. I've never really had too much of a...
Oh no. I mean, Christ, I'm still writing a 40-plus original number Undertale musical after being threatened to be killed for my sanity.
Yeah, I've never let a fandom sway me from how I felt about something.
In which I voice Sans.
Except Steven Universe.
Oh boy, yeah, that's...
That was fun to me. When I was because I still like Steven Universe. I like my Steven Universes, even though it's been kind of on a iffy track lately.
I will intentionally not watch it because of the...
I wouldn't go that far.
See, and like I usually don't let that kind of mentality get to me. It's like, hey, you know, this is how these people react, so I won't do that thing. The only time that fandom ever got really bad, that I've really seen, besides all the SJW stuff, was with that one girl. I think I don't think I need to really talk about too much of it more, for at least if you know what I'm talking about.
There's a couple of them. The main ones that come to mind are the infamous fan art poster that ended up having a tragic leave of this world, and the one where they tried to feed her fucking needles in a cake at a con.
Yeah, I mean, because when I was big on Steven Universe, I think like that side of the fandom I was on the Steven Universe wiki. So like I never really saw that kind of, I never really had those bad of experiences with the Steven Universe community until, that stuff kind of started going around. And, I don't pay too much attention to it. I just watch the show when it actually fucking airs.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if there was ever a community that did make me raise my eyebrow, I mean, I've seen a couple episodes, I've never been super into it, which was Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's well written.
Yeah, I just haven't watched too much of it. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but when you have like a large crowd of people literally picketing and going on strike outside of McDonald's over a sauce, I think that's something a little bit different.
That, honestly, a lot of fan bases is more a problem with the current human condition than the series.
Yeah, it's more the human condition than anything, because there's it's also mainly America, so that's.
I think the only fan base that I honestly could never side with on anything is Teen Titans Go, because I outright despise everything it stands for.
Yep, me too.
The creators have literally given speeches at animation college telling kids to stop trying and be lazy if they want to make money. They're actively trying to worsen animation as a whole, and that's why I truly despise it.
Can't stand it. I mean, you don't see a lot of people online now these days who actually even do like traditional animation.
Yeah, that and the fact that Teen Titans Go is the show that proved that if you get enough people to hate your thing, you can make just as much money, if not more, than if everyone loves it.
Yeah, I can't stand that show.
Yeah. What do we got? Were you guys more fans of the Archie canon, the main canon, or the Sadam canon?
Well, Sadam canon really wasn't that much.
Yeah, Archie I could never wrap my head around. I guess main game canon then. What's your favorite part of Sonic Paradox out of all the videos Sonic Paradox made? Well, if you ask me, I happen to be a fan of these little videos called Seaside Denied and Casino Calamity.
Did I just spell the Sonic Paradox?
But that isn't out yet.
Yes, of course it isn't, fellow humans or people.
It's okay. We're Sonic fans. Apparently we're not human.
No, we're not. The sooner we accept that, the sooner we can ascend.
I threw my dignity out a long time ago, okay?
I sold mine for $5.
Technically, I sold mine for another $30 today. I'm not sure if you've seen the Twitter poll that I had going on for the last couple of days.
You got the Docky?
I got pretty sure I got the Toriel body pillow because that's what over 90 people wanted.
Holy
would you kick a dog for $100? I would kick you for free.
Oh, I would never.
Because that's not
hurt an
cool.
animal. Never ever would I hurt an animal or another human being. On purpose, anyways.
I would find the guy who was paying people to kick dogs and get them on the news and get paid by the news station more than $100.
We were talking about Sad AM earlier.
Yeah, before we got off topic.
Made me think about how great Sad AM was at teaching how to be green.
Yeah, there was a very.
I mean, it was very subtle at it, and compared to other shows like Captain Planet.
Yeah, that's all that was.
There was a very
I love the fact that Robotnik loved pollution.
Yeah, that was. Is like you got that Captain Planet element.
Now I want to see. Robotnik versus Captain Planet.
Oh, man.
It's the lost season of Sad AM. We never got.
You just see like Sonic's like trying to plan against Robotnik, and Captain Planet just bursts in through the through the fucking ceiling and starts punching the shit out.
Yeah,
of
but
him.
here's the thing: didn't Captain Planet like lose almost every fight if he wasn't being assisted?
Yep, if you throw a piece of mud at him, he'll faint.
God.
Plot twist, Eggman.
That's what that me and Kim were gonna do on how obsessed he was with bad puns.
Plot twist. Robotnik is actually Captain Planet because he got sick of his job.
Robotnik is Captain Planet taking revenge.
Yes.
Admittedly, if you want to see new Captain Planet stuff, OKKO did a really fun homage. Also, if you want to see a funny Sonic cartoon airing on major TV, watch OKKO. Because the villain is basically just goofy-ass Robotnik, and they even have Jim Cummings voicing him.
Really? Yeah, I remember loving the OKKO pilot. I haven't actually gone back.
Oh my god, you need to watch the series, dude. It got even better. It's really fantastic. It's even got sort of the emotional depth of some of the better Steven Universe episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised. They actually handled a lot of things in really clever ways. Like, Ian was just saying again and again, we're going to be a derpy-ass, dumb show that's just a whole lot of fun. And then it ended up actually being kind of moving.
Never believe those guys when they say something like that.
Never believe them.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Because I think, okay, if I'm gonna be honest, I really hope I don't get flamed for this. I think one of the biggest issues with Steven Universe right now is it's becoming too self-aware with its messages.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for shit like that.
Because before it was fine, you had these subtle messages of good morals and stuff like that, yada yada yada. Now it's just kind of there at face value.
It's like the messages are specifically addressed to the fan base now.
Yeah.
Which is not a good way to go about it. At all.
I'm still interested to see where Season 5 is going, but it's definitely not the same show.
No, it's not.
Which is kind of a shame. Because
every show has a grace period.
Yep. Lion 3 straight to video is probably like one of my favorite like animated things ever.
Oh yeah, that was a strong one.
That would I saw a couple of episodes before I saw that one, but that was the episode that really got me hooked into the show.
Yeah, I can see why. I mean, it was a really good episode. I've been watching it since the premiere.
Really?
Actually, it premiered like the day I got back from YumaCon, when SP did YumaCon.
Oh, wow.
I was real excited for the fucking premiere episode. God, that was long ago. What the fuck? I still had a bad face with not enough hair on it.
I have too much hair on my face.
Dude, well, at least you got a couple people to best you by that. Me and Booze are both fucking mountain lions.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think I have a little bit too much beard for my age.
Shrug. It just means you'll have a proper one when you get older.
No, I'm proud of it, though. I like it. When I was living at home, my mother always made me shave. So as soon as I got to college, I was like, fuck that, I'm growing it out. Probably putting too much detail into this rabbit. But hey,
Shrug.
it's the
If it
little...
looks good.
Yes, it's the little details that count.
It's the little stuff that brings it home.
Ooh, excuse me. I have chips on standby. How long have we been going? I'm surprised we haven't gotten any donations tonight, because I have that stuff set up.
Yeah, Shrug. I guess it can't be every night, you know?
Nah, it's
Perfectly
I
fine.
wouldn't expect it every stream or every night.
It's just when, you know, people are there that want to donate.
Yep.
And when that happens, cool.
It was just usually really consistent, so it's like it was a little surprising. But that's
I
perfectly
bet
fine.
ya it's because Ferret's waiting on another paycheck.
Probably.
Probably.
Once you get one person donating, more people are inclined to donate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they start competing. But either way, it doesn't matter. We don't need people donating. We're just happy to be able to stream for people.
Of course, I was just bringing it up because I just kind of noticed.
Of course.
Hello, Chaos 6. How are you? Eat any frogs recently? We're almost done with this short. Oh,
You had to jinx it. You got a $2 donation.
Yep.
Channel.
thank you.
There it is.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the donation. 144 Heart X.
That actually scared
Oh, it's
me.
not-
Thank you.
It's not just $2. It's $2 Canadian dollars.
Oh, nice. I'm not sure how much $2 is though.
Less.
It's obviously $2 Canadian. It's right there in front of you.
Well, I mean, I'm not Canadian.
It's enough to buy a slice of pizza, eh?
Okay, that works.
Did you intentionally add the A?
A.
B, C, D, E, F, G. But yeah, of course I did. Come on. I'm one of them funny men. What do the jokes?
Oh god. It's 3 rollers versus 3 rollers.
Really lazy bunny, but it works. He works. No. I said you work. God damn it. Okay. Now let's make an arc. See how fast that's going so far.
And I'm back. What'd I miss?
Not much. We got a
Not much.
donation.
Someone donated.
Thank you for the donation.
2 Canadian smackaroos.
Yay!
Enough to buy us enough to buy Jason a slice of pizza over there.
Such an adorable rabbit.
Thank you. There he
Yeah,
goes.
He looks great.
Now just get that filtering, get the music, my logo. Let me see what it's all like with the filter. Alright. Animation-wise, it's done. Live on stream. Now all it really is left is just sound effects, and I should get my logo in. Oh, why did the filter change? Oops. There we go. Let me see what that looks like in full movie. Not sure if you guys will be able to see that or not.
Probably not. Depends on how you're streaming. If you're streaming by capture window, then we won't. If
Yeah.
you're streaming by capture entire screen, we will.
I just didn't know if it automatically regulated the flash window to read this window as well. Oh yeah, not too bad.
That's sad.
I'm actually surprised at how well the badnik kind of turned out. Because I kind of went pretty super lazy on him, but I guess it's just how he moved. It worked. All right.
Hey, €5.
Thank you.
Thank you, Artze 2.0.
Thank you for the donation.
Also,
Thank you very much.
there's also I still have the hashtag cupcake for Donnie signed. He never really reacted to that. I'm a little sad.
That means we have to leave it in here to see if it actually becomes something.
we been streaming? Let me check really quickly. About an hour and a half.
Nice.
Okay. Also, ignore the meme. I made a quick little animated GIF earlier to try and convince White Sonic to stay active with his energy, so I made a shitty little Pop Team Epic GIF.
Revive with friendship.
I made it like shake and everything. You can see it in the staff chat. Okay, I am going.
That's adorable.
Okay, so 1 second. I'm gonna turn off the flash window.
The flash is a very delicate process.
I just want to make sure I'm opening up the right file. I don't want to accidentally spoil anything if I accidentally open the wrong file.
I love Game Buddy's voice when it comes to that Sonic Heroes quote.
Yeah, listen.
We're Sonic Heroes, holy freaking crap.
Game Buddy did a really great job on that one.
Okay, I think I'm gonna work on the Flicky short as well, because I can just do the audio for this later.
Yeah. You got all the clips you need from me on that one too, right?
Yep, I should.
Okay, good.
So let me go ahead and reopen that.
Are you gonna have the Flicky itself be silent?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're good.
Alright.
So yeah, now I'm working on a Sega short right now.
Okay, it'll pop up soon. Okay, it popped up. There we go. I see it now.
Now,
Oh, right as Rusty Ruins comes up. This is probably my favorite track from 3D Blast. Yeah, we still have a little bit of ways to go on this one. Hopefully once the line work is all done, the coloring shouldn't be too bad. But who knows? Because animation. It's usually how that works. Hey, no, I said go to 140%, and there we go. Also, welcome to anybody who's new, popping in stream out. I was about to ask how many people are watching again. But no, I just asked that not too long ago.
Yeah, we're at 47 right now.
Oh boy. Everybody's probably doing things on their Friday night as well. They got all those other... Well, you said there was more Sega guys streaming, so...
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing? Why am I making those eyes so big? They're not supposed to be big.
Guess we should reintroduce ourselves. I'm the Vax. I'm a leader of Sonic Paradox. I'm sick right now, so I can't do a stream with him or anything right now. So
also, listen,
yeah, Arrow, you're next.
I'm AeroArtwork. I'm currently the guy who's streaming at the moment right now, animating and doing all the magical things you got to see going on. I'm an upcoming animator for Sonic Paradox, and I got some cool things in the work. I'm helping the big guys with a lot of their big projects right now. Who's next?
I guess me. For those who don't know me, I am Rect/Recorder Dude. I'm the person that directs the Sonic Heroes musicals that you guys are clamoring over so much, like Seaside Denied, Metropolis Mayhem, and the upcoming Xeno Calamity. I'm also the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog for the musicals. And Big the Cat.
Yep. I think Celeste is doing something right now.
No, I'm here. I was just waiting.
Okay.
And this is Celeste Ryan. You don't see a lot of animations from me, but there's going to be a lot. For the time being, I mainly work.
Want to say that again, Celeste? I think you cut out. You mainly work on what?
Oh, I was going to say working on some background projects yet to be announced, and also moderation.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if that was me at first.
Where's
Carnival
this?
Calamity, that's a new take.
Oh man.
Where is it?
That's the one I haven't heard. I actually haven't heard that one too much.
It's coming, people. Animation takes a long time, and you know, Sonic Paradox has had some unfortunate luck these last couple of years.
And writing something really big takes a while too.
Yeah.
And we have lives outside of this
Well,
kind of
some of us do,
Some of us
anyways.
have
Some of
families.
us do.
I'm pretty much on my own.
I say some of us have families, but really I'm the only one.
Yeah, a lot of us are loners or like abused because that's how creatives are made.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. I wouldn't. I just don't really particularly care with much of my family. I'm just completely. I am just an outsider. Them. We're like two different like people type. I'm just the technical nerd who draws blue hedgehogs in the corner, while the rest of my family likes to drag race down the street.
Yeah,
I'd rather not. Sorry if I'm party.
I wouldn't want to either. But no, generally speaking, people in Sonic Paradox have busy lives for one reason or another. Half of us are fucking adults. Some of us even have kids.
Yep. I mean, because keep in mind, when Sonic Paradox started, you know, it wasn't like that at all. Most of you guys were like in high school, right? When you started?
Yeah, most of them were in high school in the golden ages. I came in... Would you guys call 2011 the Silver Age or the Bronze Age of SP?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I would call it the Silver Age.
Yeah, considering...
Because that was Project 20 and everything.
Yeah, considering that we're coming back again now, I guess this is the Bronze Age. But yeah.
The Gold Age is yet to come later in the year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and technically, Golden Age usually refers to the very first time something was successful.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that would be like Sonic Shorts Volume 1.
The Platinum Age is common.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right. Oh, I forgot the tail and that one shot. Okay, these are going to be some repeating frames, so I'm just going to go and get to this point. I'll do that shadow later. There's the bird doing its weird face. I haven't put in the actual painted PNG yet. Okay, we're doing the cat now.
I will explain what happened with the hack, but I'm just too tired right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's
let's
gonna have to
just say, we got hacked. It sucked.
We got it back, and we made robotics shorts because of it.
Yeah, to mock it. Pawn.
That project dead in the water.
Dead in a ditch.
Meow. Okay,
You finally reached the meow.
I did.
There you go.
I mean, I have like that flicky that he's just shaking in place. It's like just 3 repeating frames.
Ooh, we got a
Yeah, that's
donation.
easy enough.
Oh, nice.
Alejandro
Thanks for the
Lopez,
$4 donation.
Well-
First US dollars donation.
Oh,
Thank
you said
very much.
$4. I heard that as 400 at first. It's like, oh,
No.
okay, no. I'd say
That ain't gonna happen.
it's not to say. Thank you for the donation.
Yeah.
I guess I jinxed it bringing it up.
Lopez, I love your icon.
Yeah, that's a great icon.
I could always appreciate Metroid love.
I, admittedly, it hasn't clicked for me yet. I mostly just really got pissed at Super when I tried to play it. And
Really?
spent like 3 hours looking for the next fucking spot to go to. And I found out it was a random unmarked wall, and that just made me quit the game.
No, I love playing Super. Maybe I just had a slightly easier time.
I love all
Super's-
Metroids.
Super's a game where you love it if you know what to do.
I didn't really know what to do, although I did have the internet.
Yeah, you had the internet. I played it when I was like really young, and have I ever actually told you guys the story of how I got my GameCube?
No,
Sort of related to this.
but you should
So,
definitely tell us.
I know about your Wii, though.
You know, yeah, you know about the Wii that had fucking ass porn on it, and that's why I got it for cheap,
Oh,
because the mom was pissed. When I was really young, I had the Lion King game for Super Nintendo, and as everyone who's ever played that game knows, I Can't Wait to Be King is a nightmare. There's a bunch of monkey puzzles they added last minute, specifically so kids couldn't beat it when they rented it. And I could never figure out how to get past them as a kid for the longest time. And I was literally, it was the point that I was crying about it. So my parents called up the Nintendo Power Tips line.
and we were asking them about the Lion King game for Super Nintendo in 2002. And they did not have anything on file, and I just ended up crying even louder. Mom was heckling them. The line was going crazy. They're like, look, we're sorry, we can't help you. Here, give us your address. We'll mail you a coupon, take half off any GameCube, then call us about those games. And they
That's
actually
kind of
fucking
funny,
did.
actually.
They actually fucking did, and that's why I got a GameCube that Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, she says.
I got the Zelda limited edition one.
Oh, nice.
All because of Lion King.
All because,
All because the Lion King was a shitty game.
Oh man.
If it makes you feel any better, Tom, I still can't beat that game.
I have never beaten the Lion King game. The furthest I can get is like level 8, the second adult level. That's the furthest I've ever gotten.
I think that might be the furthest I've gotten too. I also can't beat Alien 3 on the Genesis, which pisses me off because my dad can.
Dude, play the Super Nintendo version. It's redesigned to be a Metroid game. It's the same game, but it's redesigned with Metroid missions. And more dialogue.
They're asking what version of Flash you're using again.
Macromedia 8. It's free, so...
8 is great. I'll be back.
I just gotta Google how to do it.
Yep. So, my GameCube was actually the first console that I owned to myself. And kind of a fun story about that. I think I might wait till Tom gets back to tell that one. He might enjoy it. Got some nice Hydro City playing. Hey, I almost said Hydrosity, but who cares? Tomato. You can call it whatever you like. I don't understand why it's an argument to begin with.
It's nice to see we're having a flicky short.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love Flicky. I just suck at it.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also a game that was really similar to it called like Mappy or something?
Tom would know.
It was like a police mouse.
It sounds familiar.
I'm not sure if that was Sega though. If it was, that'd be really obscure.
Welcome, new people.
Welcome, welcome.
This song, it reminds me when Falero did his own lyrical versions of these of Hydrocity.
I had to listen.
It was great. I don't know if it's still up. You have to try to find it. I mean, this was back before he was his name Falero. He was the Chio.
Wait, wasn't I giving the cat like? Yeah, I was giving him an upper. Tuft of hair. He's a handsome boy.
What's your favorite handheld Sonic game?
Probably Sonic Rush. That's also the one I have the most experience with, minus Sonic Advance 1. But I couldn't beat Sonic Advance 1 because of Amy.
Yeah, Sonic Advance 1 would probably be my favorite handheld.
I spent a lot of time in Sonic Advance 1's Chow Garden so I could get more Chow in Sonic Adventure 2 through my Game Boy Link cable. Just get those gem Chow. Yeah, for those who may not know, or haven't caught back to the streams, I am really obsessed with Chow. I love me my Chow.
Yeah, Patch is on. How's it going, Patch? He's a good guy. One thing I miss is Sonic Advance 2. What was the second level? The lava level?
Yeah, I never got too much of a chance to actually play Sonic Advance 2. I more or less had experience with more of the 1 and 3.
I know the level you're talking about, but I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I know what level you're talking about too. Like, I know what it is, I just don't know its name.
I always loved the song in it, but I could never find a decent remix of it. I could never find a good one. That's because the Game Boy Advance version sounded so much better than the remixes.
The music in that game all seemed to be kind of style you would want to hear dance or electronic versions of.
Uh-huh.
I can't really imagine them done in other styles.
What were your all thoughts on Advance 3?
Well,
convoluted as hell.
Yeah, was never able to beat it.
I don't like how floaty the jump physics are.
I like the tag team option, but I was never able to beat it. But I also just sucked at video games when I was a kid, so there's that.
Sonic Advance 1 had the best feel to gameplay to it.
Yeah.
Sonic Advance 2 pisses me off because of the special rings.
Didn't also Sonic Advance 2, didn't it have like a really big fetish for bottomless pits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, 3 did too, but...
I remember 3 having a thing for crushing and spikes. More than anything.
Yes. Both at the same time. Crushers with spikes.
There you go.
Yeah. I loved how they incorporated Sonic Battles Emerald into Sonic Advance 3, you know, being
I remember liking the bosses though in Advance 3 more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciated the bosses in Advance 3.
And I liked the team mechanic thing they had going on.
Didn't like that narrator though. Sonic and Tails.
Yeah, that was something. Although, speaking of narrators that relate to Sonic, there might be some people who actually liked him, but I never liked that generic, like, 4Kids narrator. I never liked him. I mostly remember him for Sonic X and Kirby Right Back at You. Right Back at Ya, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I don't
what were your thoughts? Well, what about the Omochao announcer in Sonic Riders?
I didn't really mind him. It's also Omochao, so you're kind of used to him. Oh shoot, I forgot to get add the whiskers in some of these frames.
Totally need to have Froggy and Big be the announcers.
Oh man. Wait, how would Froggy announce? No, it has to be the Sonic Paradox Froggy. The one that talks like who does that voice? Who?
That was in set there, but he isn't around anymore.
Oh, that sucks. I'm a frog. You're a cat. You should be disembowering me.
I love that dramatic dramatization. I don't remember the exact word.
This is just the squash and stretch of how I'm animating the cat. Just the dynamics of it all. Yeah, I think a lot of us are kind of low on energy tonight, more or less. But hey, as long as I'm here to entertain.
Yep.
What's your opinion on Wisps?
I liked them the first time, and then they never went away.
Yeah, that's pretty much how my answer to it.
They turned Sonic design into Mario design.
What's this animation? This is a Sega short about the Flickies.
Yep.
Oh, we got a donation.
Oh, nice.
Gotta go soon. Love you guys. One last question. What is your favorite game storyline in all the Sonic universe today, including the shows?
Okay.
Sonic X Season 3.
I would have to honestly say, if not just the original kind of basic classic storylines, I really like the ideas and premises of Sonic Adventure. They just kind of aged with the time. Like, I really like the idea of chaos.
Mhm.
So it would either just be the classic, Sonic versus Robotnik, the Angel Island. Call it the classic Sonic arc.
Yes.
Or Sonic Adventure 1.
I always enjoyed the Sonic 3 and Knuckles storyline.
I just kind of count all the classic games as one big story, to be honest.
I can see that.
But yeah,
Well, the Death Egg story didn't start until Sonic 2. Sonic 1 was kind of a one-off.
Yeah, but you're doing the same thing technically in Sonic 2 that you did in Sonic 1. Save animals, stop Robotnik.
I saw the scarred Flicky Bird for a second.
Yes. I'll put, that's going to be probably one of the last things I add into the short is the painted version. Let's see how this flows. Okay, I'm going to need an in between here. Speaking of Sonic 1, Starlight's going on. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the story that I wanted to tell, which was my GameCube story. Not as interesting, but my GameCube was the first system that I owned to myself. I mean, I always played off my my brother's like PS2 or NES or it was mainly the Nintendo 64 I played on the most before then. But my first game that I got with my GameCube was Sonic Adventure, and that's really what started it all for me. It's also that game that pretty much made me like. I don't tend to skip opening cutscenes in any games now, because imagine, like 6-year-old little Colin, he's plopping in his Sonic Adventure disc for the first time, doesn't know what the heck a Sonic is, and you got the Sonic Adventure opening that starts with everything starting flooding, Crush 40, all that epic, stuff going on. Blew my mind as a kid.
Yeah. I love that opening video.
I love it so much, and that's what got me into Sonic.
There's a fun fact about the first Sonic Adventure. When I was a kid, I actually got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle first.
Really?
Because when I saw Sonic Adventure on the shelves, I misread Director's Cut as Director's Guts. And I thought it was like a really gory game that I had to be older to understand.
Oh man, yeah, the GameCube was also so I had a younger friend who was like really into the Resident Evil games, and especially when I was younger, I was not into blood and gore whatsoever. I was a really sensitive kid. And then I believe it was Resident Evil 4 that basically scarred me for life. You got my friend playing it, and then suddenly Leon's head gets sawed off in half by a chainsaw.
Yeah.
7-year-old Colin was never the same ever again.
Were you playing it with the chainsaw controller? That would have completed it.
Oh no, my friend was playing it, but no, I think he was just using a normal controller. I was just watching, and then I pretty much stayed outside his room until he finished playing the game.
What is the hardest stage in the Sonic series?
What was the question?
The hardest stage in the Sonic series.
Everything in 8-bit Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Because they don't say they're hardest.
I really don't know. I don't typically, especially with classic Sonic, I don't typically have that much trouble with stages. Now, if we had a most hated stage, I'd probably have to say that, okay, I'm gonna be that kind of one fuse. I don't really like the original Flying Battery so much.
Yeah, it can be a little bit rough.
Yeah, flying. When I was younger, I played. I always played a lot of Sonic 2 and 3, but I always ended up playing Sonic 2 more. Minus Metropolis. Metropolis is pretty bad. But I don't know, Flying Battery Zone and Sandopoulos Zone were always the run killers for me.
Do you think Jeff Fowler will screw up the Sonic movie? Do you think
Jeff Fowler is?
Do you think that they'll ruin
Yeah,
the
no,
designs of the classic characters?
I already.
I don't know.
Well, as long as it's not the Sonic fan film levels of bad. But again, I'll keep saying this every time the movie is brought up. We've heard little to nothing about it, and the last time I heard anything major about it, besides from recently, where we got technically a release date for 2019. But the only other thing we've heard about it is that it's apparently being animated by the guys who did the Sonic Unleashed opening. So at least it'll look nice if that's still true.
As long as it doesn't end up being a Smurfs clone in terms of plot, it'll be okay.
Do you think Donnie would be willing to get in the call? It says he's online.
If he hasn't already popped in, he probably won't.
I was just looking at people that I know like to hop in the call sometime. The only other one would be Nathan, but he's on Do Not Disturb, so... But he's always on Do Not Disturb, so...
Hi guys, thanks for being such amazing people and dedicating your time to animating for us.
Thank you.
Of course.
So,
Oh man.
I'm looking at the Sega shorts right now.
okay, I'm gonna talk about something that's.
I'm really glad Gregzilla made this short. It's that one short. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Animation's looking good, Arrow.
Thank you. It's still kind of... It's still a little bit stiff. Because I'm trying to... I didn't really put in any proper in-betweens for these in the animatic. Because this animatic's actually... besides from the ending, it's still kind of old. I did this... Yeah. I did this last year, so...
Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm kind of filling in the blanks, if I possibly can.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, we're not going... I'm not really going for, like, star quality in this one. Just something that looks presentable.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, if I feel like I ever want to, like, replicate professional-looking animation, I usually actually just go for the pen tool. Don't have to worry. Don't worry too much about the line consistency, because if you think they give you things like the Sonic Mania opening, for example, I can easily kind of replicate something like that with just the pen tool, more or less, as long as you're not studying it too much. If you're just looking at it face value. Any questions from chat?
See, you guys are my favorite. Final 5 killed me.
Oh, well, rip. The heck?
I'm working on a Thomas the Tank Engine anime opening. It has taken me about 4 to 5.5 months.
Ooh.
Well, I hope the clicks are worth it.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, man.
Sounds like an interesting project.
Thomas was everywhere.
Would you like to hear about...
If it's anything like Normax Anime SpongeBob openings, it'll be a hit.
Yep. I kind of, to be honest, I really don't like those. They're pretty something. I don't know, credit where credit's due, I guess.
What is your favorite memorable cutscene in the Sonic series? Mine would be when Knuckles got zapped by Robotnik and changed sides to join Sonic.
Sonic Adventures opening.
Sonic Unleashed opening for me.
Yeah, that's a close second as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Sonic Adventure opening will probably be the most memorable Sonic thing to me.
Amy voted Sonic CD's opening.
Oh
yeah, Sonic CD's opening made me really excited about Sonic CD as a kid, and I actually got it on Gems Collection. I was disappointed. I thought it was going to be like playing a cartoon.
Oh.
But despite that, it was still fun.
Isn't it, I believe there's currently a
I think you're using the wrong tense, Tom.
What?
Was fun?
I mean, yeah, fair. It still is fun.
Yeah, I believe there's a game currently being made in the Sonic CD art style right now.
Yeah, I've heard about that one. It actually looks kind of neat.
Yeah. I watched a live stream of them drawing it and all. It was pretty good.
Oh, what's the name of that game?
I don't remember. It was at Sage, I believe.
Okay. So how long have we been going? Come on.
It's called Sonic Freedom. It says fantastic.
I thought you said it was original though.
Wait, what?
You said that there was a game that was being based off of Sonic CD's graphics and it was original?
The Sonic CD art style from the intro. It's using.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you meant like there was a game that was using Sonic CD's like graphic style.
No, I meant the actual Sonic CD opening intro.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think the biggest epiphany for me when I started using PSVR was I was not expecting it to be 3D. I don't know why I didn't think it would be. So yeah, Skyrim VR is it's different.
Yeah.
My favorite type of person.
The only thing I wish is that the PS Move controllers had the analog stick so you could just free roam, because if you use the PS Move, you just have to teleport in different places. So I'm just using the controller instead, so I have freedom of mobility. I have a fear of heights, and when I'm, like, looking down off the mountains, it starts triggering.
Oh, fuck!
Okay. To be honest, I think I'm done for the night. I'm not sure, though. I feel like we were kind of ending the stream a little bit early, though, because 2 hours isn't actually that long, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of, like, wasted my juices.
You did pretty good.
I mean,
It was still a good stream.
Yeah, I got the Mighty Short done. All I have to do now is just put my logo and put the audio in, and then it's good.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
And the flicky short's looking good too.
yeah, that one's gonna take a little bit longer to do. I kind of stubbed my toe on it. You probably saw me like messing with the cat animation some because I didn't put in any in-betweens for that, so I'm like rushing around to see how I can fix that animation while trying to draw the lines at once. So, if anything that killed my mood, it was that.
Alright.
So I think we're done. I mean, unless you guys want to, you know, say something before we go.
Sega Shorts coming soon. Casino Calamity coming eventually.
Don't be a noob. Keep it off YouTube.
There we go. Call back to the classic. But yeah,
Because I will remove it.
Alright.
all right. Well, yeah. Again, one thing I should mention before we go. Thank you guys again for those donations. I didn't mean to make people feel. Didn't mean to make people feel like that they had to donate or something. If that was the case. But no,
Yeah, thank you all for the donations.
We love you
I
guys.
don't think it's anything that it was guilted or anything. I think they will.
Yeah, thank you guys. Sorry, like I'm a little tired myself. I think a lot of us here tonight, it's just been kind of a slow week for some of us. So, sorry I'm sorry it wasn't like the other 4-hour streams, but it was definitely something. Thank you guys for coming by. Let's see if chat has anything bad to say. Doesn't look like they're saying anything.
I hope that skeleton eats you.
Don't see anything.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna call it here. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by.
Yeah.
All right, good night, everybody.
Bye.
And